Alright, we are live. Welcome to another live stream. Today, we're gonna go on another different adventure as opposed to what we were doing previously. Um, so this is Robocraft. Let me just fix the title on here. Play number 1. Alright. Okay. So, for those who do not know what Minecraft is, basically allows you to build and customize, or in some cases purchase through the factory, different robots they use to fight each other in combat. As you can see, I have a bunch of robots already down here. I have an empty slot because I dismantled that one. I believe this one I just customed out with some very not vibrant, what do I want to call this? Well, it's a different variant of the basic cubes, but this is one that you can purchase, and I think I did some slight modifications, but not a whole lot. This is another one that I purchased with 3 seekers on here. Just, you know, just be a very annoying little jet more than anything else. This is my super tank. By the way, these are all at 2000 CPU or less. If you have it at more than 2000 CPU, you cannot use these in multiplayer. They have to be used in custom games only. But this is my, I wouldn't say my best robot. It's built more for just brawling it out in a game that has respawns allowed and auto heal. And this thing is built more for just trying to dish out as much damage as possible. Alright, this is one that's outdated. I just haven't been using this a whole lot, but I might use this as kind of like a medic kind of car. It's very relatively small. It's got 2 T5 weapons on it, some basic nano healing guns on there. But I might modify this one in the future, just because of how outdated it is and how I just haven't been using this, and I could certainly do better with this. Right, so this is one that I've had for a long time. This is one that I actually kind of didn't use at first when I started getting back into this. I call it my Blitzer. It just has a bunch of Teslas stored in it with an anti-aircraft gun on top, and then inside it has a ghost module so I can go invisible. There was also a blink module at one point, but they limited it so you can only have 3 weaponry type things on here, which I think is okay. I mean, it was cool having the 4 loadouts so you can have a little bit more customization in terms of weaponry, but like, I guess it makes sense so you can try to simplify gameplay. But you can see how there are Teslas on all sides. Just a little bit of a vulnerability right here, which could be fixed with another Tesla if I chose. But this right here is good enough to get the job done on the ground. So this is my go-to robot when we're doing a game that doesn't have any respawns or any auto heals. It's small, it can deal decent damage, and I can heal my teammates when I need to. It's good and it can climb walls, so I can try to get away a little bit. I'm still not the best at controlling my robots yet, but it's certainly something that I am trying to work on. And hopefully my skill just gets better with practice. So we'll see how that goes. This is another outdated one, probably one that I'll just give up after a while. You know, pretty basic, just a solid chunk of stuff on here. 2 T5 lasers, a anti-aircraft gun, a couple of propellers, and some legs. Nothing, just very straightforward, but like very almost up there in terms of CPU load. And then last but not least, my most recent creation, well, I won't say creation, more like just something I'm trying to play with, is a monster truck type thing, with a mortar gun on the front to try to deal off damage from a distance and potentially over mountains. Some seekers to act as both a precise defense as well as anti-aircraft, and then just some healer guns on here, just so I can like provide healing for anybody that goes. So in quick play, Alright, so this is Team Deathmatch. So for this, I might go... You know, I'll go Nightly Super Tank. Oh, what's this? I didn't think I had this one. Oh, this is a... Oh, it's my anti-aircraft type of mech. Just a spider mech with a couple T4 anti-aircraft guns, some seekers for point defense, and then just some healer guns on the bottom. I'm actually going to go ahead and dismantle this one because I'm just never going to use it. So I have 2 additional slots for robots to build if I chose. But in the meantime, we're just going to stick with these 8 robots and just go through with it. So today we're going to use the Super Tank for this first match and see how we do. I played around with this last night and this morning while I'm getting used to the game and also just building things. I like how it performs somewhat because, like, you know, this is a you know, it's got 6 laser cannons, some seekers for air defense, anti-air defense, and then some healing guns like on the side, towards the back, a couple on the front, then a couple more concealed underneath. I might bring those a little bit more forward, just so they have a better chance of hitting their targets. But like, I say this is not a bad tank. It's got some front armor in terms of blocks, so it can soak up some damage. One thing that I noticed in all my builds is I don't use the shield pieces, because there are shield pieces that we can use. I just don't know how much CPU load they will use, and I don't know how effective they will be. But that can certainly be something that I can maybe go into on one of these empty slots in the future. So for right now, we're just gonna pick up the Super Tank, and we're gonna hop in and see how it goes. Waiting for this is always... Just waiting for multiplayer battles is always not so fun, so usually whenever I'm waiting for this, I'm usually just on my phone doing stuff. Like, probably playing some Dragon Ball Z on the side. Like I'm doing currently. And then stuff like this happens where like people will just disconnect. Here we go. So we're able to get into a game relatively quick, which is awesome. Let's see what we got here. Minivan, Multito, Brand 01, then someone just has a basic Bay 10. Oh, excuse me. Let's see how this plays out. And someone who has the basic Bay 10 has just basic anti-aircraft summit, and someone on the minivan has basic laser cannons on it. This will be interesting to see how the lineup goes. There's always that one person each match that has the really slow connection / computer. Alright. Looks like we're just about ready. Just waiting for this to finalize so we can actually hop in and see how it goes. My goodness. Wow, there's a T3 robot on the enemy team. That's interesting. Only 2 T5s per team. And I'd say the other team has the disadvantage just because they have a T3 T3 robot. But we have the smallest robot on our side with a T4 with the anti-aircraft cannons. And I want to bet there's at least 1 or 2 flyers per team. The flyers are always... There we go. Wow, that was loud.
This is Team Deathmatch. Kill the enemy team to win. The first team to reach the target total wins.
Alright.
The battle for Birmingham Power Station has begun.
Oh god, hi. Oh, well, there's the van. Close with lock on. Yeah, that's one thing I kind of don't like about these secrets. They don't do a whole lot of damage. Alright. Just blow them through the range run. Ow. That shotgun is doing massive work. Ow. Wow. That shotgun is nasty. Is this an AFK person? What? You gotta be on the ground though. At least I thought. Alright. I gotta find that dude. Oh yeah, that guy. Jesus, that shotgun is nasty. Can't let that guy get too close. And it doesn't help that I'm a massive target too. That does not help me. Got my energy regen a little bit. Maybe some auto heals. What's going on over here? We only have 1 kill for our team. They've already... Dude, that one guy with the shotgun I think is what's getting better. It's a shotgun dude. I'm about to die. Ow. Good lord. Alright. That guy with a shotgun, that was disgusting. Oh yeah, he did the most amount of damage, without a doubt. And he got the most kills. Jeez, And he did the second highest damage for my team. Which was unfortunate. Apparently I did just enough to get on there. Oh yay. Thank you teammates. I distinguished my teammates doing that. Man, I really hope I don't encounter that guy again. That was gnarly. How's that build looking like? What was that? 2 rudders pushing up and 1 pushing back? I'm not sure. And he's got a bunch of thrusters all over it. So that does not help much. That's a second helicopter with anti-aircraft guns. Did they work in the air? I did not think that was a thing. Huh. I might need to invest into a helicopter type thing. Interesting. And yes, I have the premium lifetime thing, so I get all this. Alright. Oh, that's the other thing. So, these weapons can level up, I guess, so they deal more damage. Ironically enough, my healer is the only level 3 I got, and it's about to hit level 4. Alright, so what's next? Still the same place? You know, I'm gonna try this one. See how that goes. Because this one's meant to be stealthy, a stealthy / ambush kind of thing. And then the anti-aircraft is supposed to be able to deal with stuff like that annoying shotgunner. If I run into him again, I'll be better prepared. Alright. Oh my goodness. Link Tony has a T5 with the 351 CPU rating. What is that one got? Easily the smallest robot on the team. But still T5. What does he look like though? This one has auto heal. I mean this match has auto heal. We got 1 healer on our team. They have 2 on their team. And if this... well, I don't have a cursor at the moment.
This is Team Deathmatch. Kill the enemy team to win. The first team to reach the target total wins. The battle for Birmingham Power Station has begun.
This is very zippy in terms of turning still. Let's see if I can sneak up. So if you use the ghost thing, it uses your weapon energy, so you really need to be careful with how you're using it. My goal is to try to sneak in behind them and then sneak in using the ghost, so they will not see me coming, period. And it looks like they're all over on the left-hand side. Alright, yep. There's my first sign of red. There's some movement on the right. Oh my goodness, these things are so snappy. Come on. Let me hit you, please. Robot. There we go. Got some hits in. Got it. Haha. I got the kill. Ooh. Hello. Oh, that one came back with a vengeance. This is where I just make a little escape. Oh wow. There we got a lot of kills on there. This is where the stealth raid comes in. You can use the stealth, hope they don't hit you, and then you can just make a quick getaway. But
Defeat.
Lordy. I dealt the most damage on the team, too. Good lord. How did that one just get so much damage in? That's my question. 13,000? I will take it. Two times in a row where I hit top 5, I will take it. I will take it. Alright, let's see what we got this time. Sweet. That's about 2,700 robots right there. Sweet. So still in that one, huh? Let's give this one a shot, because I need to practice a little bit more with him. There we go. Time for that lovely grind of waiting for our game. My goodness. There we go. Alright. Oh, I got the drill this time. Donkey. Interesting name for you. Oh, we got two clanmates over here. And they're gonna have their coordination is gonna be on point. So we're probably gonna get slammed.
Kill the enemy team. First team to reach the target total. The battle for Birmingham Power Station has
Not a good shot on my play. I thought that would go much further. But apparently not. Where did you go? Are you hacking? How this guy backs up. Vehicle. They're not too zippy, which is what I like. Let me see if I can try and knock out that aerial healer. That's what's going to cause me. No target lock for you, I'm afraid. He just retreated big time. Oh, that's the bomb. That guy's almost dead. that this thing has to lock on to it, right? Oh, there goes my wheels. Man, if I somehow... No, that's not going to go very far. There we go. As long as we get 4 wheels. That guy needs to go. Oh, that almost hit. Oh, climb, climb, climb. Aha! I say we're pretty evenly matched right now. Even with the fact that they are all partied up.
Looks like that pilot has returned to the battlefield. An enemy player has disconnected.
Bummer. I mean, bummer for nothing. There we go. For you, my brother. Ouch. Nice catch, dude. Whoa. Wow. I have not died yet. I will not die now. I still have a bunch of health too, which helps out. Oh, that's enemy camp. Get that 4 wheels while I stop this thing, please. There we go. Oh. Too much damage to be thankful, but like as long as they don't knock out, we all work out. Yeah, I think so. You're only good if someone doesn't pay attention. This is only good for going forward. I haven't noticed that a lot. Got it. Come on, buddy. how to not be so rocky.
Victory!
Nice. Alright. I didn't do a lot of damage, but I did do some healing, so that helped out. Hey, and I made it in the top 5 again. Nice. I kind of want this guy's build, honestly. It's a hovercraft. So, unless I'm mistaken, he's able to use his mortar right there, which is very helpful. Alright. Level up, I will take it. So these are used to... Oh, yep, leveled up again. 18,000 for this. Nice. Whereas, so this is a T2. The T4s can do 11,000 per hit, but it takes 170 per shot. Whereas this takes a little over half and does about half the damage, half the heals. Well, now it does because I leveled it up 3 times now. I think, plus it doesn't take as much stuff. Like, using the smaller stuff is not necessarily, using the big stuff is not necessarily better. I'll just put that out there. Plus I can fire this one a lot faster. Oh, alright. Did I already get that T5? Yeah, that's what I was looking for. Alright. So I needed 5 of these to get this. Gonna snag that. I have all the lights cubes I want to get. So let's see. I want to try to make a hovercraft kind of robot. So, how to do this? Now I just need to make some basic sort of, just a basic sort of body for it. Alright. When this is all said and done, this entire thing is going to turn black. But for right now, we're just going to leave it as basic white. And if you're curious on what's going on with this whole light business, this stuff does not weigh anywhere near as much as the medium stuff. I want to see. Nope. So it's just not like that. Doesn't even give you the option to put it in. Alright, let's see if I can sneak an edge in here. So at least I want to be able to get this circled around or enclose this so that way I can figure out what to work with. I can't remember how much CPU this takes. 100? Okay. I need to remember the basic building blocks each take 1 CPU load. So depending on how I build the body, I need to be very careful with how I use this. Oh wait, I need that. Nope. I need this. getting a sneaking edge in here. Yep, there we go. Strange. Very strange. Whoops, that's not the one I wanted. Very asymmetrical parts. Alright, so that's the basic sort of circle-ish thing that I made. And then I think I might be able to build over the edge of this. Let's take a look. So we're gonna go... Actually... not medium, I want light. And I want it facing downward. So I'm just gonna put that right there as a placeholder. There we go. Aha. That's what I was looking for. Then we need the corner. Bam. Because I believe that's how it will go. I just like having a nice flowy looking build. That's just me. That's gonna be an interesting thing to figure out. That's done. No. Yeah, I'll accept that for now. They're not gonna see it, but I will, because I'm the one designing this hovercraft. So the idea for this light thing is that the hover platform can only hold so much weight. So by using the lighter cubes, I think they don't have as much health either, which is the only downside. Yeah, so basic cube light has 992 health, a medium cube has 1700, and a heavy has 2801. Whenever I'm going with something that's not hovercraft, I prefer to go with heavy, because yes, they weigh more, but they have more health. Whereas this, you don't want to be hit much. if not ever. Just get this thing even fit over it. Yeah, good. Big waste of time on that end, but I mean, it was a nice little experiment while I was designing. So I'm just gonna fill this whole top part. And depending on the CPU load, I might do a second one, just a little off center over here. Maybe a smaller one right here, just help stabilize. And then we'll see how things go further in terms of weaponry. Like, I would like to try fitting a mortar onto here to make it more like a Wraith. But I think that's going to be more of a Megabot build in the future. Alright. So now we got a basic platform. I'll just have to square out these corners so we have a nice solid rectangular shape on the top surface. And just to make sure, just to see how this thing handles on its own, I'm going to test it and see how it does movement wise. Whoa. Alright. So yes, I will need a so I require a second sort of I will require a second hover. Maybe someone to help stabilize it. Because this is not gonna work with just one hover at all. This is why we experiment. Alright. Let's see. Alright. Now that that's out of the way, let's see if I can figure out a way to stabilize this with a second hover. Because that would be the main goal right now. Alright, so that's where it needs to attach. Let's try right here. So, copy that. And just to test it out, we're gonna hit it again and see what happens. Whoa. Interesting. Is this too light? I wonder. Well, hold on. Let's throw a weapon on there and see what happens. And let's make it. Let's put the mortar on it. See how that goes. Okay. Whoa. same thing, but it's not as chaotic. Alright. Whoa. No. Whoa. Alright. Whoa, that went way out there. Alright. This is what happens when you don't know what you're doing with the Robocraft modules. You just gotta make sure that you're experimenting in the testing zone. So when you try to test it in game or against in multiplayer, you don't get absolutely shafted. So it tends to list towards this way. Just gonna grab that. Maybe we should try putting some weight over here. Maybe using medium cubes to help counterbalance this. Let's see what this does. Just making the slightest adjustments, see what happens. Whoa. Still listing forward a lot. Whoop. So probably gonna move the gun back and more towards the center. So I'll have to make a duplicate platform. So let's see what I can do on that regard. Okay. So this scene has a tendency to list forward that way. So let's actually try something. Because I think it would be cool if I did a 3 hover thing. And as long as I don't go too crazy with weaponry and body placements. Let's see if maybe using smaller hovers will help to stabilize it a little bit. Because if I remember right. Yeah, so these take just over a quarter of the CPU load on the robot as opposed to 2 of the T5 ones. Because the T5 hover uses 100 P-flops or CPU load. Each of these takes 26. So if I was to do 2 of the T5s, that would take up a whole another 100 of the CPU load that I could use elsewhere. I need to turn that sound effects down. Whoa. Okay. We're getting somewhere. Wow. Alright, so we still got some listing going on, but it's not going haywire like it was previously. I can actually control the robot. So... I could probably just use one of these T5 hovers as the power source and just use some T3s as stabilizers. Because I'm still keeping this pretty light with the light cubes. And like it does not want to go that way, but that's just how it goes. And it rights itself on its own, so that's handy. So, oops. I fired. So let's see what's going on. Let's just see what just having 2 on that side does, because the 4 was shoving it up that way. Alright, so it's still listing a little bit, but it's nowhere near as bad. Oops. And without the support on the left, it's still just like, if I try turning left at all, it just brushes along the ground. Man, I'm gonna have to put another row of cubes on that and then move the mortar a little bit to the left, because it being off center is just gonna drive me nuts. Alright, so grab some more of these. Let's toss on another row. Then let's build down a little bit to this row. Much better. Alright. And then tack on 4 of these. Well, not 4 of these, just 2 of them. Whoops. I actually want to extend this out by 2 to make this as even as possible. And this out by 2 as well. And let's see where this goes. Let's hope it doesn't go crazy like it did again. Okay. So we got a little bit listed on the right now. So maybe I need to move that motor back the other way. But we got stability. Haha. We are getting somewhere. I'm actually quite pleased with this. So I can't do... Alright, so I want it close to the ground, which is what I want. Alright. This thing is very snappy to turn. It turns to face the camera. Well, away from the camera. Distance. It does take a little bit of time to go down, but that's not something we can't handle. Alright. There's a bit of an issue going up, but I think going up just a little bit might solve that issue. It's just a matter of driving at that point. Alright. I think we got something of a... I think we got a solid base going on here, guys. Sure, it's a start. Whoops. It's a start. So we'll just have to wait and see on how this goes. Well, let me see the front part. important thing is I can still use this thing, which means there's potential. Alright. Back to the drawing board. Alright, so I got basic design out of the way, at least centering around the mortar. But I don't want to just depend on the mortar for my offensive capabilities. So we're going to try, at least for now, just using this base. I can always expand later. Just use this area for the mortar. Have... I want weapons, not movement. Have... Oops. Whoops. I kind of need that block open, though. Alright. So let's... Is there a block underneath there? Nope. I might need to make this one layer thicker, because the Seekers need an additional block before the actual gun starts. So I'm just gonna knock this out real quick and just build, just slap on another layer. And like my other builds I usually tend to use, this will be a multi-purpose units. This is going to be focused mainly around trying to stay in the back to mortar targets from afar. And because it is a vehicle where stability and precise control is much preferred, almost a requirement, Hovercraft seems to be the way to go for this. Now I'm hoping I don't use too much of the CPU load, because I would like to try to involve some shields in this build so it doesn't look so blocky and chunky. Alright, so that's that done. So let's check the mortar back on here, make sure it's lined up, which it isn't. There we go. Alright, so now we can place this around wherever we choose. So again, these are gonna be more for anti-air defense, because aircraft are going to be a pain. I might actually make a smaller platform extending this way so I can fit a third Seeker on here. Actually, I'll do that right now. So I'm gonna do... Whoa. It's that way, in case people are curious why I am doing this. Just putting on additional guns that I might not necessarily need. It's literally for just redundancy, because the Seekers need 2 guns for optimal firing, but if you only have 2 of those guns and you lose one of them, you lose your optimal firing, and I don't want that to happen. So we're gonna see. Man, that mortar needs a massive arc. Alright. Sweet. So we got some of that going. Now let's see if I can start working on shields into this. So this would go. So it requires space. Okay. Alright. And I'm choosing this shield because it just looks cool. Might be able to fit it over here. Nope. I just had that one. Ooh, that looks mean. Ho 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 ho. That actually looks pretty decent. Now I need. Which one was that? Electric shield A. Oh, that's a T3 electric shield. Okay. That was the left I did, right? So I should be able to do. This is also to offer some protection towards those hovers, if possible. Because which one was I doing just? On the left now. Oh, makes sense. Because you want the right hand side. There. Bit of a strange design, I understand, but like I said, this is just an experiment. What does that take? Oh, wait. That was the right, so now I want that. Whoa. Wait, how big is that one? Oh, God. That's massive. What's it interfering with? That thing's massive. Absolutely massive. What's the left off of me? Oh, that's not doing it any favors either. So T5 is what I'll be going. Well, T4 is probably. What's this offering? Ooh. And keep in mind that, guys, this is all just experimentation. I'm literally just doing this to see where we can go. So, the right hand side. Oh, alright. So we're going to have some lopsidedness because of these guys. So... okay, so I might be able to make something else different work over here. Alright. Yeah. That will help out quite a bit. Just some basic protection. And you will have to approach this thing at an angle in order to actually get at it. And same with this one. I mean, it doesn't quite have the same sort of protection as the right-hand side, but I think this one, there's just a lot more shield to go around. And obviously the back side will need some protection as well. I have less than 200 CPU left. I just gotta keep in mind, the bigger ones take a lot more CPU. So... what's this? Nope. That's not what I'm looking for. That's a little big. Just some basic protection again, then keep forgetting which key to press in order to change shields. Alright. So at 3,000 kilograms, I think the T5 can hold up to 6,000? Yes. Alright. So this will also help in weighing it down. I still have a little bit of stuff that I can lop onto this. So this just looks like a rough arrangement of shields on top of a floating brick. But I mean, this is certainly like the most shielded that I've ever made, because every other thing before this does not have shields. Let's take this for a test run and see how this goes. Alright, so we're still floating around. Still going pretty solid. And I have a lot of overlapping armor. Ooh. Alright, so going down is not going to be fun. Yep. See, there's that little bit of chaoticness we were looking at earlier. So going up inclines will require... Oop. Yep. There's that again. So as long as I'm staying on relatively even ground and not going too crazy, and just making sure I hit control every once in a while to keep myself down, I should be okay. No, down. It tends to like to push itself forward a lot, so that means I have a lot of weight in the back. So I should probably see if I can fit another hover in the back. See, how much CPU space do I have? If I have... Okay. I can fit another hover back there. So... Let's see if I can sneak one in here. Yes. Let's see what that does. Alright. So the biggest test is going down. If I can keep myself stable while going down. Yeah, we're a little on... Let's go from up here. Let's see where we hit. Oh yeah, that's a lot better. We don't have any of that chaotic shenanigans going on there. Oh yeah. We got some listing going on. But I will happily take listing over a bunch of loop-de-loops. Alright. So we're gonna paint this. And we're gonna see how this does in battle. And I'm gonna name it the Nightly Wraith. Because that's basically what it's supposed to be doing. Alright, so we'll switch to our cube gun. Yeah, all black. Just the way I like it. That actually looks pretty mean. Alright. Let's save that, rename it. Where is it at? Oops, and I have it all in caps lock. Save that down there. What do we got in here? Team Deathmatch, auto heal. Obviously this will not go into a no auto heal match. Auto heal match. Because in those I want to be able to support my teammates while they support me. And this vehicle cannot support others with healing. Which, I mean, is unfortunate, but it's something I can work around. Excuse me. Sorry, I'm just catching up on a couple people while I wait for this game. Wait for a game. Alright, what do we got? I have the most loaded robot on my team. And we have 4 robots on the enemy team that are maxed out at CPU. So, let's see how this goes. It's looking like they've got 1 healer over there. We have 0. Well, that's unfortunate. That's probably going to be the make or break kind of thing.
Team deathmatch. Kill the enemy team to win.
Whoops.
The first team to reach the target total wins.
Alright.
The battle for Vanguard's end has begun.
It's coming from this side. Why? Why do you have bubbles? Just why? that nonsense? What is that nonsense? That is my question. Well, they're now slightly in the lead, but they had to work really hard for that kill. That's a wall. That was not good. That was not fun. When they start pounding on you like that, that's almost game over right there. That's way too hard. Kill. We almost had him too. Well, I usually did the least amount there. But I'm still learning, still experimenting. I will vote for my sniper guy. Some of these guys had some very strange builds. But I mean, they work, except for that one that's like spread out everywhere and just rods. Nice. Ah, you couldn't level up just a little bit more. Lordy. Alright, so what's next? Alright. So same map. Let's try my sniper robot. Because this guy is able to clean the walls, and I'm hoping with the wall / height advantage, I can just use that to get away. And to be able to be a bit more of a harassment to aircraft in the area. I was honestly surprised there's not that many aircraft out and about. We had a couple on our team, but not a whole lot for them. I might also try building a full medic helicopter kind of thing, because that seemed to work pretty decently. I also need to find a good helicopter base, and then just modify off of that. I'll probably take a look into that after this map, after this battle. Alright, so nope, I do not have the smallest robot. Usually mine is the smallest, but it looks like this guy has, the potato human has a T5 with a 740. It always amazes me that people have a T4 with an almost maxed out robot, but a T5 with 740 CPU. He's got, let's see, the small one has 2 different types of laser cannons. That's not good. First loadout. Because those do not intermix. They are their own separate things. I mean, it kind of makes sense because he could use the big ones for the damage, then switch to the smaller ones if he runs low on energy. I think the bottom two, the Potato Human and Niner Mikey, are a combo piece because they're also partied up. And I think they're meant to have the medic keep supporting the tiny little thing. I don't know. Let's see how this goes. Alright.
This is Team Deathmatch.
Oh my.
Kill the enemy team to win. The first team to reach the target total
Oh my,
wins.
that is an interesting
The battle for Vanguard's end has begun.
And that's the funny thing. We can both jump. Aha! Aircraft. There we go, too. Oh, and he's got a similar. They have a similar loadout. Sniper. That was an miss. Woo! Ouch! 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 And there goes my main weapon. Yep. As soon as that weapon's gone and I am down a few legs, I am sitting down. That guy up top is a nasty, nasty contender. I need an advantage of height and distance, but too much distance means I cannot actually see them and thus can't get my hits. Oh god, hi. I don't have energy. Right on the bump. We have 0 kills, so they're doing pretty good as a team. Secondary movement. Yep.
A friendly player. The remaining team has been knocked.
Oh, he's healing. Buddy. I'm sure that did not shield so hot. Ooh. It's a nice solid chunk down on me. Now it's just time to go and hide.
Piloted return to the battlefield. The teams are now even. All previous team buffs removed.
Of course, knocked out my gun. We got a couple solid kills in. Oh, yep. Definitely not like it. Oh god, yep. As soon as I came to a stop, I was dead. Picked someone off from afar. I think I only died. Nope, I died twice. Well, I did a decent amount of damage for our team. Unfortunately, they all got that. So this guy had a very... I see. He had a very weird white leg over there, but... So he had a lot... He had a similar build to what I had. Just 8 legs instead of my 6. Still a lot of thrusters, I guess, for speed boost. And some shields for basic protection. Not a bad build. So it allowed him some extra tankiness. Alright. Nice. About 3,000 almost. And you're so close to leveling up. My goodness. Alright. So, while I'm thinking about it, we're gonna look it up. And let's see what we have for us. Okay. Alright, so that's a helicopter base. Which is kind of what I'm looking for. Aha! That looks mean. I like that. Let's grab that. that actually looks really cool. A couple things will have to be removed. But they obviously show you where to put the rotors. This I'll probably remove because I don't really need that. So I'm probably just gonna put just a bunch of healing stuff underneath on the undercarriage, and then just some sort of anti something on the top part. So I have something. I don't know. Let's get it. Put it in here. Oh, and it didn't cost me any robots. Interesting. Alright. So let's edit this out. So that's the center. I don't need any hover stuff. So alright. So that's taken care of. Let's see. 412. Oh god. Well, hold on. Before I do that, let's get the propellers out of the way. Or the rotors. So I know what to work with. Alright. So now that being said... Alright, so it's way too massive for that kind of rotor. So... Can this fit? Alright, that can fit. But that's way too big. That needs 4 guns for optimum effectiveness. So I could probably do some long lines of. Ooh, I can undersling it right here. So make this thing kind of a bomber type. So very offensive based bomber capability. Oops, nope. Unfortunately, this is where we might start running into some issues. So I might actually do... And also put mirror mode on so I can just line this up the way I want to. And let's see what... So can I do... Nope. No, I might need to go down what's here. Try a T3 laser. So that still gets in the way of that. Oh. Let's take one of these for a second. Nope. I don't want to slow. Oh. Let's do this. No, because I want some healer stuff to be underslung. But I also need these to have their full potential of damage output. So do those on there. Then here's the other thing. Like, I like the design of this, but this might need to go. Just so I can have I thought I got okay. See, that's the only thing. This will interfere with the rotors. So I did this, grabbed that, and just went, hey. So now we're talking with some sort of anti-something capabilities. And then, for the last little touch, that's the other thing. These are very, very big. That's why I kind of like the T2 one better. That would interfere. So let's go with this, because it's quite a bit smaller. Yeah, because as opposed to just 2 with the other ones, I could fit 3 on here. And then... and that could be gun number 4. Alright. 12 weapons, less than 1,000. I want to test this out real quick, see how this goes. I might need to put some thrusters on here for speed. Do you just chill up here? Ooh, nice little barrage. Obviously, this one in the middle will be able to do like aircraft, friendly aircraft. I kind of like this. Kind of interesting. Alright. Let's give this a shot. It handles on its own, okay? Fire knocks are a little wonky, but that can be fixed over time. Alright. Pink. I'm just gonna go with that. It's nice solid black. That's the color that I like. Alright. Annihilate. Choppa. nice little reference at Fortnite right there. And it's already past 1 a.m. Crazy. Excuse me. Alright. I'm actually kind of excited for this one, because choppers seem to do okay, as long as there's no anti-air capabilities, as long as you build it right. So hopefully by having a variety of stuff going on to help me out in a variety of situations, I'm hoping that this will do okay. If I can survive longer than 30 seconds, I'm good. Unfortunately, it's only a T4 because it's kind of small, but a T4 with 800 CPU is not horrible either. It would be even more impressive if it was T5, but I can't have everything. So just gotta go with what I got. I could always try using a T5 bomber type gun on the front, and then use just a bunch of T4 cannons surrounding the front, and see if that puts up the T5. Because that's the thing, I'm using a lot of T4 stuff, and I'm at a straight 800 CPU. This is the smallest one. But hopefully I will not, oh, this is Battle Arena too, so I have to capture things. And I am not the only T4 by launch shot. Oh wow. We have a bunch of T4s and a T5. They have a bunch of T3s with one T5.
Your future shield is now active. Capture the points to gather energy for your orbital annihilation weapon and destroy the enemy base. The battle for Spitzer Dam has begun.
Lots of aircraft coming in. Oh, Teslas, really? I recognize this dude. Teslas are no fun, dude. And I remember that guy too. I've seen that guy before. Try seeing the down low for now. See if we can get a couple of different points over there. Oh boy, who's firing at me? Oh boy. That's not important. This is very good. You're going into this thinking, oh, this is going to be so good. You hit the wrong lobby with this, you're not going to do very well. Unfortunately.
The middle point is under attack.
And already I'm seeing problems with this. Like, so I'm going to try to get their air angle. See what that gets me. Oh my god.
The middle point is under attack.
People like these that build that kind of robot annoy me. It's very frustrating
The enemy has
when they do
captured the
something
middle
like that.
point. Your base is under attack.
Because like you can't react to them, and by the time you have a chance to react, you're done. This was good for it. Round us up. Oh yeah. Now your rotors are all done. And just die. That's really all you can do. Just wait for the end. Everyone's flying.
Under attack.
doing against all flyers who have insane builds.
Plutonium eruption imminent. Destroy the protonite core to harvest its energy.
This way. Almost. That guy is so annoying.
Destroy the protonite core. The energy is lost.
I don't even know what you're doing.
The enemy has captured the point nearest to your base. Our base shield is down. Capture a point to restore the shield. Plutonium reactor under attack. The enemy is
Oh, and they can also ghost? That's not fair.
the enemy's annihilator is charged to 75%. Capture the point nearest to your base.
Sounds like it's kind of
An enemy player has disconnected. The remaining enemy team has been buffed.
Yes, I'm camping this space because this is where I feel
Protonium imbalance detected. A plutonium eruption will occur in 30 seconds.
I can't otherwise do anything because I just get shut down like I'm nothing. So I'm gonna have to try something a little different.
The point nearest to your base is under attack. Plutonium eruption imminent. Destroy the protonite core to harvest its energy. Ah, looks like that pilot has returned to the battlefield. The teams are now in. The enemy's annihilator is fully charged. Prepare for impact in 3, 2, 1. Defeat!
Hey, I didn't do too bad for damage though. Got the second highest score for the team, but that's not gonna put me in the top 5. It's like, no, it won't. See, those flyer dudes are really annoying. And you can't predict what you're gonna face against. That's the other troubling thing. Alright. Well leveled up, that's good. Okay, I kinda like it. Popeye, not so good. I mean, it is what it is. Yeah, and I didn't use any of the nano stuff because I just didn't have a chance to. Alright, so what's this? Battle arena still? Same place? Alright. So we're gonna hit it up with the super tank. Because I tend to do pretty decent in that as well. And it's capable of somewhat defending itself, but the one thing I'm having issues with is the Seekers don't do that much for damage. And you really want to inflict as much damage you can against smaller bots like that, like, from the looks of it, are just, it's all about defense, not defense, offense and speed. Because every single one of those little thrusters in there, you might think is redundant, but they give you a speed boost. I generally don't do it because I don't like flooding my robots with thrusters when I could be using the CPU load for something different. But people who have very specialized robots like that just go all out, and some of those robots that they had were very specialized. Whereas I usually go for multi-purpose slash, tankiness just to survive. Because if you get hit too much on those all offense based things, you're not gonna survive for too long. Let's see. We do not have that same person again, so the same person I know of. Let's see, a bunch of T5s this time with some T4s mixed in. Discinator, haha, I like that name. The names that people come up with, DL47, that looks decent.
Your future shield is now active. Capture the points to gather energy for your orbital annihilation weapon and destroy
that looks like a gunship. I like that. Me like.
The battle for Spitzer Dam has begun.
Oh, that looks sick.
Nearest to your base.
There's only one. Robot, go Star Wars. Alright, we got this point. Start getting some support stuff out of the way. Doesn't actually go.
Your base is under attack.
So he cannot regen like that. Well, you can start your own end. You don't want to be caught flipping yourself like that because you're not firing your weapon. Weapons, I should say. Use sniper line up. Not ours.
The middle point is under attack. Plutonium eruption imminent. The enemy has captured the middle point.
So we're gonna go for that middle point and just see if they can do something about that. No one's going for the quarterback. It's only for us today.
The enemy's base shield is down.
This is why I like having a multi-purpose thing, because you can just switch from like a offensive role, aircraft, to just pure support.
Furthest from your base is under attack.
As soon as this main weapon is down,
your annihilator is charging faster.
boy.
Charged to 75%.
Yep, run right into base. They're gonna cancel.
Annihilator fully charged. Firing weapon in 3, 2,
Not sure if I got it at all. I might have. If I can't remember. Yeah, I did die once. Not bad. Dude, that's such a cute little build. Oh my goodness. I love it. That is so awesome. And good job for the enemy player that got onto the top 5. That was good. Oh wow. Lots of experience that time. Almost 12,000. That's not bad. Alright. Sweet. Awesome. Ranking up is also fun. Yes, please. 6,300 per hit. That's not so good. I mean... Oh, it takes one gun to do it. Huh. Interesting. Alright. I mean, I'm not opposed to that. What does the T4 laser do, though? 19,000 per hit, 354 per shot. That's 237 per shot. But it has much more health than this gun does. But weighs quite a bit. See, 237 per shot, 354 per shot. And this thing fires slower than that. but it does more damage. So I mean, it's got its pros and cons. Plus, it's precision fire with this, whereas Seeker it homes in on its targets, which is why like I tend to use these as a point defense against aircraft, just to kind of like drive them away if I could. And then this is just for basic offensive capabilities. So let's see, still in here? Oh, it's changing. Alright. Team Deathmatch. Oops, I did not mean to do that, but we'll commit. Just waiting is such a pain. I'll go with that one more game and then I'll probably end this live stream, maybe switch to another game, and maybe do another one. First time dual streaming tonight. We'll see how this goes. Alright, let's see here. So I have the biggest robot. Only type one. Hospital horror. That's great. And flesh burn with an awesome profile pic of a Droidica. I like it. I'll give you a light round of applause. Looks like they don't have an, well, they got one healer, whereas we've got two. So I'll have to probably hang back a little bit more and play healer while these guys deal more damage to them. Because like, someone's got a mortar and a T5 sniper. A couple people have a T5 blaster, and then another person has T4 blasters with a T2 or T3 sniper. I can't see. I don't really know my T4s and T3s for snipers. All I know is that the T5s are just insane. Slow firing, take a lot of energy, but they deal a ton of damage. So I'll probably play mainly support this time.
This is Team Deathmatch. Kill the enemy team to win. The first team to reach the target total wins. The battle for Vanguard's end has begun.
Oh, we get the foggy version this time. Just playing heals, playing heals. That's so unfortunate. This seems getting big, but it's happening. Got some criticals. Ah! Tossing around like a ragdoll. pretty balanced. Nice. A nice little killing. Dude, there's two healers on team. It's always important to support each other. Because if you can't support each other, you won't be able to provide the support that you need. We're only at 3 kills, but they have 0. They're just support each other so much. Oh god, that's EMP. That was a perfect opportunity to take advantage. Sorry I'm not talking too much, I'm just concentrating really hard. Whoop. Alright, we're trying to push up a little bit. Before it's really a big attack. That was literally, well, okay, the second one. That's not bad. That means either somebody died twice, or 2 of us died once. As opposed to what we got right here with 8 kills. I will take it. Always support the healer if you're able to. Alright. See, this is how we're contributing to our success. The two of us, like, he's mostly a support unit, but I'm also supporting him, making sure he stays alive. And he's recognizing that, so he's helping me out, and sticking with me, because he knows that I can take hits. He knows that if he gets injured, I'll be able to, whoops, ouch. My first death. I'll take it though. I've been doing a lot of damage. I've been supporting a lot. I'm not happy. I am not mad. I gotta go find the healer. Because if that's the healer right there, he's looking very fantastic. Oh no. Alright. So I need to try and pick up the slack until he gets back.
Victory!
Yeah. So we won by most kills and by knockout. Alright. Yeah, so I did a nice little mix of both. This guy did a lot of healing, but I was able to get a decent score because I was healing him up. And I also didn't do too bad for damage. Like, yeah, I didn't do as well as some of the others, but like, it's not like I haven't just been sitting there supporting just him. I've been putting in some work. Yeah, he had a pretty good build right there. I like that. And I was trying to find him after I died for my first time. Probably wouldn't have been in my best interest to run away from my healer when I was getting under assault, but I also didn't want him to get assault blasted away by them attacking me. Alright. So I think that's a nice little note to end on. So, that being said, let's get out of here. Ooh, nice. Nice. Alright. So on that note, I'm going to end this stream here. I hope you guys enjoyed this first Robocraft gameplay. And I will see you on the next stream.